Well, back in November, the Toledo Bullfrogs said they wouldn't play their first year of football in 2010 as previously planned. Last week, the new Arena Football League, which combines teams from the old AFL and AF2, announced they were looking at expanding in 4 markets not named Toledo in 2011, which brings up the question, what's next for the Bullfrogs? The top web story on the Bullfrogs website remains the same as it did in November. The team's plans for the future is also about the same. They're looking at 2 leagues whose seasons are about to start. The Indoor Football League begins its second year tomorrow night. As for the AFL, their first games come on the 2nd day of April.
Over the next 6 months, we'll get to see how well these clubs do. We hope both leagues flourish. So we hope that there'll be an opportunity to play indoor football. We need to have a league or multiple leagues that are on solid footing so that they're financially stable, that there will be teams to play against, that there won't be turmoil on a regular basis.
In other words, that the teams won't be folding. Commissioners in both the IFL and AFL have confidence that they'll be around a while, and they both want Toledo. The IFL met with Toledo team officials several months ago, and the AFL plans to come to town in April.
We're a league that has grown every year. We're ascending in difficult economic times when other leagues are descending and even crumbling in some cases. We're here growing, and to add another stable member to the league would be, right in line with our goals.
Timing just did not fit for what we wanted all collectively to do with Toledo, but there's no doubt in my mind in the future it's a market that we'll have within our ranks.
But to talk the talk is one thing. Toledo wants to see who walks it.
They're both new. They're both upstarts. We hope they do really well. It makes our decision a lot easier. But we're not going to put the cart before the horse.
So basically, what happens in the future of the AFL and IFL will determine the future of the Toledo Bullfrogs. And speaking of the future, University of Texas AD DeLoss Dodds says the school has not spoken with the Big Ten about possible expansion. He also said things are just fine with the Horns in the Big 12. That's your Hardcore Sports. We'll be right back.